Hey guys, my name is Sandy Sales. I'm a licensed realtor here in the Orlando, Florida area. And today I'd like to do a topic on this video of how to sell my own home. We're going to have a different links in the bottom of this video. I try to keep it short. So if you have any questions once the video is finished, you could just give us a call or send us an email or leave a comment and we'll try to answer it as best as we possibly can. You could also subscribe to our channel. If you subscribe to our channel, you'll then know when we have a video posted. So let's get into it. How to sell my own home. There are certain things to keep in mind when you're selling your own home. First, you want to make sure that you're priced correctly. So you want to make sure you have a comparable or comparison that's done with your home as opposed to other homes that's similar to your home in the neighborhood. So you want to make sure you're priced right. Did you do any kind of upgrades or improvements? You're not going to get all your upgrades and improvements dollar for dollar. So if you did $20,000 in improvements, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll get that $20,000 back on your sale price, but you'll also get something contributing to all your upgrades. So make sure you have that done. You also want to make sure your house is neutralized. So you want to make sure you have neutral colors on the walls and that everything is neutral. You want to remove all clutter. You want to remove all your family pictures, your family trophies. All that stuff got to be removed because the buyer, when they come to look at your home, has to see themselves in it. So you want to neutralize the property. If you have any bright colors painted on the wall, you may want to repaint that. If you have carpeting and they need to be clean, you want to get your carpets clean, get your floors clean. Think of your home as a model home when you go to a builder's development. If you go to a brand new development and the builders are building and they create a model home, those model homes are normally neutralized and you just want to move into the model home, right? That's what you want your home to look like. So you want to declutter anything from the closet, anything, and the kitchen stuff, all the cabinetry has to be decluttered. Make sure your kitchen cabinets are completely decluttered, as well as your closets in your bedrooms, as well as the closets in the bathroom. You want to declutter everything. The one thing I would encourage you if you're selling your home by yourself, also you want to do a pre-inspection. So you want to get a home inspector to come out to your home and do a pre-inspection. That way you'll know exactly what condition your home is in, and you'll also want to address any concerns that may have come up when the inspector do that pre-inspection for your home. It's going to cost some money, but it's worth the price, right? You want no surprises. Also, you may want to hire an appraiser and have them come out and do an appraisal on the property, or get a real estate agent to come out and do a market comparable, right? So you want to make sure you're not priced out of the market. Another good thing to do is to get a stager, right? A stager is very important, especially if you're going to be competing with new construction that may be in your neighborhood, or maybe with other homes that are maybe nicer than yours or more renovated than yours. You want to make sure you get a stager. You don't have to do a full-blown staging thing. Some stagers will come out and they'll do a consultation with you, and they may give you a few ideas as to what to do to stage the home for it to present itself in its best light. If you're going to sell your home by yourself, you also probably want to do professional pictures. Don't use your phone and take the pictures. It's going to look like your phone took the pictures. You don't want to do that. So hiring a professional photographer may not be a bad idea. And some of them will even go as far as creating a video and a virtual tour for you, so that when you start to advertise a property, you present it in the best light. So I would definitely recommend a home inspection done before you put it on the market, an appraisal or a comparable analysis done on your property, a stager for sure. So you want to make sure it's staged in the best light. You also want to make sure it's neutralized, get it as neutralized as possible. You want to get a professional photographer that will be able to do a virtual tour for you and also a video of the property, because people are very visual, right? And you also want to make sure once you put it on the market, how are you going to live around that, right? You have to live in the house while it's on the market. And that living may not be your regular kind of living, right? Because let's say you had a big dinner planned for Sunday at 4, and then somebody called you and said, can I see the property Sunday at 3? Or can I see the property Sunday at 6? Are you going to have enough time to finish that dinner to stage the property for 6? So you got to bear all these things in mind. Maybe you may not want to have a big dinner during the time that you're selling. You may want to go to a restaurant instead, right? Based upon the holidays. if you're in Central Florida, the holidays are the busiest time for us because that's when all tourists are in. That's where everybody's going to come in from all over the world, coming into Orlando, because that's when their kids are also off from school. And if they're thinking of relocating to this area, they're going to want to look at properties while they're here. And there's so much relocation going on in Orlando and surrounding areas right now. So you got to really think about, if you're putting it on the market and there's going to be a holiday coming up while it's listed on the market, how are you going to work around that, right? And how much do you want to sell it? Like, how aggressive are you going to be with this sale? Because let's say you put it on the market and the 4th of July is coming up. Are you going to have a big 4th of July picnic at the property? Are you going to allow for showing during that time? Bear in mind that that's the time sometimes when you get most showings, because as I said, most people are thinking of relocating, could come in the area at that time. So you got to think about stuff like that, okay? So once your price right, your stage right, you got your home inspection done, you got your appraisal or your market analysis done, then you got to present the property on the market. When you present the property on the market, make sure that however it is that you presented it, so whatever the pictures look like, your virtual tour and your video look like, make sure to keep the property in that same state whenever you have it showing. That's going to be very important, because it's just like when you go to a resort, right? You see the resort online, you fell in love with the resort. When you get to the resort, you expect it to look just like what it looked like online. That's what your buyers are going to want to see. When they come to look at your home, they're going to want to see, they want it to look exactly what it looked like online. And that's kind of hard, right? Because you live in the property too. But you got to make sure you do that to present the property in its best light. Also, if you have older appliances, you may want to offer the buyer a home warranty insurance. The home warranty insurance is going to cover all the appliances plus all the major stuff like your plumbing, heating, electrical. Some of the home warranty even cover pool equipment. So if you have a pool, you may want to also cover that as well. Your washer, your dryer. That way, when you close, the buyer has coverage on that home warranty insurance up to a year. And what happens is, after the buyer closes and they have that insurance, if any of those items fall apart, break down, the home warranty company will come out and fix or replace it. Sometimes there's a small deductible, but it's normally between $50 to $150. So if like your air conditioning system broke down and you needed $1,500 to fix that, and the buyer just bought the property, that will be covered. And that's what you really want. Because the home warranty company is not going to come look at what the property looks like, they just insure it right away. And that's a very key thing if you have older appliances or older HVAC system or older hot water tank. That's a great way to give you insurance on that, okay? I'm going to cut the video short now because it's getting too lengthy and I don't like doing long videos, but I hope that answers a lot of your questions. I hope that give you the security to sell your home yourself. But if you have any other questions or any other concern, send us an email. Our email address is below in this video, or give us a call. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.